Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my December holiday in the life video. Back in September, I did a Q&A along with my day in the life video, and you guys really loved that style of video. And for December's day in the life, I am just basically prepping some food for our Christmas Eve party. And so I got shots of that as well as footage from the party itself. And I thought that this would be a good place to put a Q&A kind of over that so you guys can enjoy all the yummy food that I'm making, but also hear the answers to the questions that you submitted on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I will link it down below, and if you are following, you'll get to see when I post Q&As on my story, and you can have a chance for your question to be featured. I got some really great ones this time around, so I'm just going to jump right into the first one now. First question is, what are you most excited for in the new year? Oh goodness, I'm excited for a lot of things. I'm excited for our first spring and summer in our new house. I have a lot of really exciting things planned for outside. We are getting chickens, as I've mentioned in a past video. So there's just a lot of cool things coming up. But I would say that one of the top things I'm most excited about is actually a vacation that I'm taking with Brandon. We are finally taking our redemption honeymoon cruise that we booked in 2020 and had to cancel. We're still kind of monitoring the situation with COVID and everything because it is always so up and down and everything, but we're really hoping to be able to go this time. And so we're just kind of following along with everything that they're doing, and we'll make a final decision as it gets closer. But as of right now, we're booked to go in mid-March on our cruise, and we're actually leaving on our engagement anniversary. So I think it's going to be really special. I'm very excited. We're staying in a suite. And so in the future, maybe I'll talk more about that, or if you're interested, there will probably be some kind of highlight video on my Millennial Cruiser channel. If you don't follow that, it's just all of our vacation content, and I'm hoping to document all the fun stuff that we do. Next question I got was, what is your favorite thing to look for when thrifting? Thrifting is so addicting, guys. When you start being able to find things for cheaper than in a big box store and in higher quality for a lot less, it's just so addicting and such a rush. But I would say my favorite thing to look for when I'm thrifting is definitely furniture. So for instance, I have that really cute little antique chair in my entryway that I've shown you guys, and I just adore it, and it was $6 at Goodwill, and it's just really nice to look at it and know I didn't break the bank to get it, but I'm getting the look and feel in my house that I want without dropping hundreds of dollars. And so I would say furniture is definitely the biggest one because it's obviously the biggest expense if you're buying it brand new. The next question that I got is, what is something you would like to learn in the new year? And I'm actually really interested in continuing to learn how to do embroidery. If you guys watched my decorating video a couple videos back, I show my tree, and there are actually 2 decorative embroidery hoops on the tree this year, and I embroidered both of those. One of them was a Christmas tree, and the other was a bunch of holly berries all over it. And I basically went on YouTube and learned some easy stitches and freehanded a tree onto the first one and the berries onto the second, and just kind of winged it. While it's not perfect and probably not 100% technically correct, I still really love how they came out, and I'm interested in continuing to learn more about embroidery. So embroidery is one, and then I also really want to learn to crochet, and I also want to return to knitting, which I used to know how to do when I was a kid. And I just want to kind of explore that, maybe crochet a blanket or make more pretty embroidery, like decorative hoops and stuff. And if you guys are interested, I would also love to sell that stuff on my Etsy page. So maybe as I get better, I will post some things for sale. I don't know. Let me know down below if you might be interested in purchasing stuff like that. I just really love handmade things. And I find a lot of peace and tranquility when I'm doing kind of crafting with my hands like that. It's just very calming. So I think that's definitely something that I'm going to explore more. Next question is, what are challenges of owning a house? Oh gosh. So the biggest one for us so far has been heating our house. As you know, we live in Maine. It's very chilly this time of year. and we live in an old house. It's 171 years old, I believe. When we first moved in, we knew right away we were going to have to re-insulate the attic, so that was very expensive to do back in November, but we had to do it. And we've just been kind of feeling out how fast we're going through oil and different ways that we can be more energy efficient in the house. We've put plastic on the windows, we've put draft blockers on the bottom of the doors and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's been a definite learning curve, and we did not pay for heat in our apartment. So that was definitely something that we took for granted. And now we're just kind of having to learn how much of an expense it's going to be. And hopefully as time goes on, we can make the house a bit more energy efficient. And we're actually talking very seriously about getting a wood stove either this winter or definitely by next winter, because it will definitely be a perfect secondary heat source and we won't go through oil as quickly. The last question I got was, any plans for gardening at the new house? And yes, I am definitely going to be having a garden this year. I grew up having a garden at my great-grandparents' house and my grandmother's house. I always had one as a kid and I loved it. And I'm not anywhere close to a professional gardener, but when I tried to have one at our apartment, there just really wasn't enough space. So this year we're getting a big old garden. I'm planning on starting to kind of get it ready in probably April or early May, and then we'll be planting probably late May. In Maine, you have to be kind of careful about when you plant because we can have frost right up until almost June. You just never know. So it'll be really cool to have some fresh veggies and also hopefully some chicken eggs come next summer, late summer. So I will definitely be making some gardening progress videos throughout the summer, and can't wait to take you guys along with me and hear all of your input and your advice. So yeah, that is definitely something to be on the lookout for. So that is it for today's Q&A. I'm so glad that you guys were able to submit such great questions. I enjoyed reading all of them and really thinking about what I was going to say and my answers. And I'm just really excited for the new year. I hope you guys are as well. And thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will be making more day in the life and homemaking content in the future. I would love if you left me a comment down below. What is your favorite holiday dish? As you guys saw, I made a lot of different foods in this video. What is your favorite thing to eat around the holidays? Would love to know that. We had a lot of carbs and heavy food. But yeah, thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.